Stephanie Vaquer, who right now has her shoulders down and a kick out. Has Stephanie Vaquer lived up to the hype, much like we talked about with Julia, another cover, and now all these women right now trying to look for that quick pinfall to get that first victory. Got to have eyes in the back of your head.
No doubt about it, particularly at this level where everybody's still finding their footing, solidifying who they are as superstars. Big time opportunity, but you've got 4 extremely talented women all vying for the same opportunity.
And I know I asked you about Stephanie Vaquer, but what are your thoughts on Kelani Jordan?
Here comes Lola Vice from behind, looking for a sleeper.
Trying to lock it in. Nice counter, shoulders down.
Beautiful switch.
And a near fall, and bam! Here comes that striking ability from Lola, who might be the best pure striker in this matchup. And now she's turned her attention to Kelani Jordan.
Educated feet, Vic. Educated feet right there.
Whoa!
Handle business as it comes your way.
Gnarly landing, but right in.
Beautiful
Stephanie
drop kick.
Vaquer. Vaquer, of course, tried to reach out to Kelani at one point, has no love lost with Cora Jade, that kendo stick attack to end the year, but from the top!
Here we go! Here we go! Oh, wow!
Moonsault from the Michigan State alumni, and she's in the driver's seat now.
Can't win it outside, Vic. Got to do it inside the squared circle.
High crossbody connects. Vaquer able to roll through. Vaquer rolled through. Near fall. Oh, a half second away. Right up swing, missed wildly. Kelani able to roll through. Shoulders down one more time. Nice counter, nice pivot, nice pinning predicament. Looking for the bridge. There comes Lola Vice breaking up the count. Lola could be looking for another submission, instead just tossing Vaquer to the floor right.
Oh, baby.
Olympic slam. And Kelani now looking for possibly a 5-star throw. Having to roll through. I think she noticed Cora was moving, tried to switch gears, got caught, and now all hell breaking loose.
Talking about being in the right place at the right time. Stephanie Vaquer looking to cash in, Vic.
Say that again. Looking for the SVB.
That could be it.
Into the cover, and Vaquer now has her first opportunity at gold.
Here's your winner and the #1 contender to the NXT Women's North American Championship, Stephanie Vaquer.